Welcome to another edition of HEC TV. I'm Mike Vasper, Senior Human Resources Consultant at the Hawaii Employers Council. Holiday season is fast approaching, with many of us will soon be looking forward to attending our company holiday party. Why do companies have holiday parties at the end of the year? First, it's to celebrate the passing of another year. Second, is to show appreciation to all employees for their hard work during the year. And last but not least, it's a way to build camaraderie between co-workers. Over the years, we all have attended holiday parties with family and friends. And in any social gathering, most people try to be on their best behavior. At times, however, we have all witnessed people act or say inappropriate things. And there is that inescapable look of oh on people's faces and feelings of being uncomfortable with what's going on. Unruly or unlawful behaviors at the company party is one of the worst nightmares for an HR person. No one wants to have personnel issues to deal with from an event that was intended to be fun. This video is to bring awareness of potential issues that could arise during a company holiday party and how to implement measures and best practices to reduce exposure to them. Important issues that will be covered are religious discrimination, sexual harassment, workers' compensation, and the serving of alcohol. This information will hopefully help you sleep well at night before and after the party. The first issue is religious discrimination. Companies typically celebrate the holidays with parties or special events during the months of November and December. This increased attention to certain holidays or time of year can leave employees feeling that their company is favoring a particular religion or is insensitive to their religious beliefs or practices. One way to prevent religious issues from arising is to have a party planning committee that includes a diverse group of employees from different departments, religions, and ages to assure that the party is non-denominational and does not favor any specific religious belief. The diversity of the committee is particularly useful in providing input on often overlooked aspects of holiday parties, such as decoration, music playlists, and attire. Decorations and music should not contain religious references, and clothing should reflect accepted business wear. Religious prayer during the party should also be avoided. The second issue is sexual and other harassment. One of the benefits of having a holiday party is to provide employees a chance to interact with each other in a relaxed and informal setting. Employees, however, may get a little too relaxed, especially when alcohol is included, and may behave or act offensively or make others feel uncomfortable. Employees should be reminded before the party that they will be held accountable for their behavior and that the party is considered a work-related event where all the rules of conduct apply. Companies should be prepared to handle sexual or other harassment issues that occur at the party promptly and thoroughly, just as they would in the workplace. Managers should also be reminded to act responsibly and be on the lookout for bad behavior and take action as needed. Inviting an employee's family member or significant other to the holiday party may help to manage employee behavior as well. Lastly, music that contains inappropriate language or sexual content and games that may make employees or guests feel uncomfortable, such as decorating or dressing others, should be avoided. The third issue is workers' compensation. Concerns for employee safety and injury should always be a high priority for any company hosting an event or activity. No company wants employees to be injured or to injure others as a result of attending their holiday party. If there is an injury to an employee, Hawaii law provides workers' compensation benefits for employees who are injured by an accident arising out of or in the course of employment. As a general rule, workers' compensation benefits are not permitted for an injury occurred in an employee's willful intention to injure oneself or another, or by the employee's intoxication. The final issue is serving alcohol. One of the most important decisions a company makes when planning a holiday party is whether or not to serve alcohol. From a liability standpoint, the safest approach is to not serve alcohol. However, this decision may not be popular, especially if alcohol is considered acceptable at other company functions. Many states have a social host liability law, meaning they can be held legally responsible as corporate hosts for accidents, injuries, or fatalities that arise out of alcohol consumption at a party, even when they've taken precautions to limit alcohol consumption. Laws that allow an injured person to hold an alcohol vendor liable, social host liable, or both for providing alcohol to someone who then causes injuries to someone else are known as dram shop laws. While Hawaii does not have a specific statute creating a dram shop claim, the state's courts have held that employers can be held accountable for drunk driving accidents caused by its employees under two different theories of liability. Under the theory of Respondeat Superior, an employer can be held liable for the negligent acts of its employees that occur within the scope of their employment. No fault or knowledge on the part of the employer is required to establish liability under the theory of Respondeat Superior. In one case, the Hawaii Supreme Court ruled that an employer could be held liable for an accident that was caused by an employee after attending a party on the employer's premises while celebrating the promotion of a coworker. In reaching this conclusion, the court explained that the employee's acts of drinking was within the scope of his employment, as it fostered goodwill between coworkers. Second, an employer could be also potentially liable for drunk driving accidents caused by its employee under the theory of negligent failure to control. Under this theory of liability, an employer has a legal duty to exercise reasonable care to control its employee acting outside the scope of his employment, as to prevent him from intentionally harming others or from conducting himself as to create an unreasonable risk of bodily harm to them. Serving alcohol to minors in Hawaii is a violation of the state liquor control laws and is one of the greatest exposures that employers face. Companies should make it clear in pre-party communications that minors are prohibited from drinking alcoholic beverages, and if they do, they will face disciplinary action which may result in termination. The same warning should also be shared with all employees who knowingly provide drinks or drink tickets to minors. In conclusion, holiday parties require planning and preparation far beyond the essentials of invitations, menus, venues, and entertainment. I hope this information can help you and your employees to have an enjoyable and stress-free company holiday party. From all of us here at HEC, have a happy and safe holiday season. Thank you.